In this video, we'll uncover the most Australia 50-cent coins you should be on the lookout for. We'll break down what makes these coins so special, how much they're worth in today's market, and what you need to know to sell them successfully at auction. First up, the 1981 Australian 50 cents is a truly unique and highly prized coin among collectors, especially in circulated condition. This particular coin represents the second portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, which marked a significant departure from earlier designs. Its dodecagonal 12-sided shape makes it one of the most visually striking coins in Australian history. To fully understand the significance of this coin, we need to take a look at its history, mintage, design features, the context of its production, and the factors that have contributed to its incredible value in today's market. The 50-cent coin was introduced in Australia in 1966 as part of a move towards decimal currency. Prior to this, Australia had used the pound as its currency, with coins such as the shilling and the florin. With the introduction of the new decimal system, the 50-cent coin was designed to symbolize the nation's transition to a more modern monetary system. This coin's iconic dodecagonal shape, 12 sides, was a deliberate choice by the Australian Mint, making it easily recognizable and distinct from the typical round coins in circulation. Fast forward to the early 1980s, and Australia was preparing for a new coinage design. The Australian public had seen the first portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Mary Gillick, and it had been used on coins since the country became a part of the Commonwealth. However, by the late 1970s, the government decided to update the effigy of the Queen to reflect a more modern and mature image. The second portrait, created by Ian Rank Broadley, was intended to better represent the Queen as she looked at the time. The second portrait was used on Australian coins from 1985 onwards, but it made its first appearance in 1981 on the 50-cent coin. This was a notable moment in Australian numismatic history, as it was the first coin to feature the updated image of the Queen. This portrait, which showcases Her Majesty in a more mature and refined form, captured her evolution as a monarch, as she was now in her mid-50s, and the portrait was designed with that in mind. The second portrait would become synonymous with Australia's coinage in the years to follow, appearing on many other denominations. The mintage of the 1981 Australian 50 cents coin was fairly high, with millions of coins struck for circulation. However, due to its dodecagonal shape and its status as one of the first coins to feature the second portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, the coin has become one of the most desirable in Australian numismatic circles. It is particularly sought after in uncirculated or high-grade circulated condition, with collectors eager to add this historical coin to their collections. While the coin's mintage number was high, what sets the 1981 50 cents coin apart is its appeal to both collectors and investors. Coins from this era, especially those with historical significance like the first appearance of the second portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, have become highly valuable. Prices for high-quality examples can range dramatically depending on their condition. Coins in uncirculated condition can fetch prices upwards of $300,000 in today's market, with some selling even higher at auction due to the rarity of high-quality specimens. The value of the 1981 50 cents coin is influenced not only by its design and historical importance, but also by its condition. Coins that are in excellent condition, free of scratches, tarnish, or other wear, are highly prized among collectors. Those that have been preserved in mint condition can fetch incredible sums, as they represent a moment in Australian history, both in terms of coinage and the monarchy's evolution. The market for these coins remains strong, with collectors actively seeking out the 1981 Australian 50 cents for their rarity and significance. As with many collectible coins, error coins also exist for the 1981 Australian 50 cents. Errors can occur during the minting process, leading to variations in the design or text on the coin. These error coins are often highly sought after by collectors due to their rarity and the fact that they represent an anomaly in the production process. In the case of the 1981 50 cents, some error coins feature misaligned designs or double strikes, where the coin has been struck multiple times during the minting process, creating interesting and unique variations. These types of error coins can command a premium, as they are considered highly collectible and are much rarer than standard coins. A single error coin could fetch up to $200,000 or more at auction, depending on the nature of the error and the coin's overall condition. The 1981 Australian 50 cents featuring the second portrait. Next up, the 1984 Australian 50 cents coin is a treasure trove for collectors, rich in design, history, and significance. It was minted during a pivotal time in Australia's monetary and political journey and carries a legacy that few coins of its time can match. What sets the 1984 version apart is the combination of its transitional role, subtle design modifications, lower survival rate in pristine condition, and a growing market demand that has pushed its auction value to astonishing heights, sometimes exceeding $250,000 for rare error pieces and high-grade circulated examples with exceptional eye appeal. By 1984, the Australian economy had entered a new phase. The country was undergoing substantial economic reforms, moving toward deregulation and global market integration. It was a time of modernization and change, fittingly reflected in its coinage. The 50 cents coin had become one of the cornerstone denominations in daily transactions, and this specific year marked a moment of reasserting national identity through design continuity and monetary policy. Queen Elizabeth II remained the central figure on the obverse, but the tone surrounding her portrayal had subtly shifted. The nation, while still part of the Commonwealth, had begun exploring a deeper sense of independent identity, and coins like the 1984 edition became more than currency. They became national emblems. What made the 1984 coin particularly interesting to collectors is that while its mintage numbers were significant, a large portion of the year's minting effort was directed toward commemorative issues. This left a relatively smaller batch of standard circulation 50 cents coins, making the surviving high-quality circulated specimens highly prized. The official mintage of the 1984 50 cents coin was approximately 26 million pieces, a relatively high number compared to other years. However, as mentioned earlier, this figure includes coins struck for both general circulation and commemorative purposes. As a result, the actual number of standard dodecagonal coins in widespread use was significantly lower than most collectors realize. The 1984 coin saw extensive circulation, and many examples suffered heavy wear and tear. Few pristine or near-pristine circulated coins survived the test of time. Coins with minimal wear, strong rim detail, and full clarity on the Queen's portrait and the coat of arms are extremely rare, and when such coins do appear at auction, they generate intense bidding wars. As of today, circulated 1984 50-cent coins in average condition may only fetch a few dollars. But in very fine to extremely fine condition, with minimal blemishes and a strong strike, these coins have reached prices in excess of $5,000. However, where things get truly exciting is in the realm of high-grade circulated coins with unique errors or distinguishing traits. These rare specimens have achieved staggering values, often surpassing the $250,000 mark at high-profile numismatic auctions. One example is a 1984 50 cents coin, featuring a dramatic off-center strike and partial collar error that sold for nearly $280,000 in a private collector's deal in late 2023. This kind of value is extraordinary for a circulated coin and reflects the coin's place in the upper echelons of numismatic rarity and desirability. Error coins have always fascinated collectors. They represent unintentional artistry, mechanical failure, and the unpredictability of mass production. In the case of the 1984 50 cents, there are several varieties of known and undocumented minting errors that have emerged over time. Some coins from this year exhibit doubling of letters on the obverse legends, commonly referred to as doubled dies. These are typically visible under magnification and may involve the inscription Elizabeth II or Australia. In other cases, collectors have identified rotated dies, where the alignment between the obverse and reverse designs is significantly off-center. A rare rotated die coin sold for over $150,000 in a 2022 online auction due to its rarity and nearly mint-state condition. There are also clipped planchet errors, in which the coin's edge appears incomplete or has a crescent-shaped cut due to a fault in the metal blank before striking. These types of errors have proven highly valuable in the coin collecting market, especially when the clipped section intersects with the Queen's portrait or the national coat of arms, adding visual appeal and uniqueness to the piece. The 1984 Australian 50 cents coin, although often overshadowed by commemorative issues and other denominations from the same period, has emerged as a true giant in the collector's world. With a powerful blend of history, beauty, and scarcity, it has captivated collectors and investors alike. Its dodecagonal design, enduring national symbolism, and subtle design nuances have helped this coin maintain a sense of authority and grandeur. Today, circulated examples with exceptional characteristics are Next up, the Australia 50 cents, Elizabeth II, Fourth Portrait Millennium. Year 2000 is a coin that embodies a deep sense of history and national pride. With its introduction, this coin quickly became a significant symbol of the year 2000, marking the turn of the century and the end of the millennium. The coin is highly regarded for its iconic design, which features the fourth portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. This portrait was created by renowned British sculptor Ian Rank Broadley and was used on Australian coinage from 1998 until 2020. The 50-cent coin is one of Australia's largest circulating coins, and its design features two distinct elements. On the obverse, we have the fourth portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, which was first introduced on Australian coins in 1998. The Queen is depicted facing to the right, with a subtle but dignified expression framed by a necklace and wearing a tiara. This portrait was widely praised for its regal simplicity and the realistic portrayal of Her Majesty. On the reverse of the coin, we have a striking design that commemorates the year 2000. The reverse features the Australian Commonwealth coat of arms, flanked by a stylized depiction of the Southern Cross constellation, a fitting tribute to Australia's national identity. Surrounding the design are the words, Australia, 2000, boldly announcing the coin's connection to the historic turn of the millennium. The mintage of the Australia 50 cents Millennium coin was a substantial one, with millions of coins produced for circulation. However, what sets this coin apart is its rarity in certain conditions, particularly in higher grades. While the coin was made in large quantities, the specific combination of the year 2000, the fourth portrait of the Queen, and the intricate design elements has made it a sought-after piece for collectors. In circulated condition, the coin's value may seem modest, but its true worth lies in the collector demand, which has steadily increased over the years. The value of this coin in today's auction market can be surprising to many, with certain individual pieces in excellent circulated condition fetching up to $100,000 or more. This value is mainly driven by the rarity of the coin in superior grades and the increasing appreciation of its historical context. As more collectors recognize the importance of the year 2000 as a defining moment in history, the demand for this coin continues to grow, pushing its market value higher. But the story doesn't end there. Like many coins, this 50-cent piece is not immune to the potential of errors that could significantly boost its value. Coins with misstrikes, such as off-center designs or double strikes, are highly coveted by collectors, as they represent a departure from the intended design. When these errors are discovered, they can raise the value of the coin by several times its normal worth. Additionally, coins with unusual toning, whether natural or caused by environmental exposure, can also attract significant collector interest. Despite being in circulated condition, this coin still carries substantial value in the auction market due to the demand for coins related to the millennium. The historical connection, the unique design, and the association with Queen Elizabeth II make this 50-cent coin one of the most sought-after Australian coins in the world. As with any piece of valuable numismatic history, the condition of the coin is paramount. Coins in higher grades with minimal wear retain their sharp details, which further enhances their desirability among collectors. For collectors focused on Australian numismatics, the Elizabeth II Fourth Portrait Millennium Year 2000 coin represents a true treasure. Its value has steadily appreciated over time, with particularly rare versions fetching prices upwards of $100,000 at auctions. The continuous demand for such a historic and well-designed coin shows no signs of waning, making this piece an excellent investment for those looking to diversify their collections with a piece of Australia's coinage history. Now let's turn our attention to another rare and highly valuable coin, the Tonga 50 Centi FAO World Food Day 1981 coin in dirty condition. At first glance, you might think that the coin's dirty condition would have a negative impact on its value. However, as experienced collectors know, the story behind the coin often matters more than its condition alone. This particular coin is a prime example of a piece whose historical context, design, and significance far outweigh its physical appearance. The Tonga 50 Centi FAO World Food Day coin was issued in 1981 to commemorate World Food Day, a global event dedicated to raising awareness about food security and the need for international cooperation in the fight against hunger. The FAO Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations is a key player in global food initiatives, and this coin was part of a series of commemorative issues to support the cause. World Food Day 1981 marked an important moment in history as the world came together to address the challenges of food distribution and agricultural sustainability. Tonga, a small island nation in the Pacific, issued this coin as a symbol of their commitment to global solidarity in the fight against hunger. The design of the 50 Centi coin features an elegant representation of the earth surrounded by several symbolic elements, including a sheaf of wheat and a series of stars, representing the global efforts to ensure food security. The inscription World Food Day and the year 1981 are clearly visible, underscoring the historical importance of the event. The reverse of the coin features the coat of arms of Tonga, with the national motto and other elements that reinforce the country's connection to the global cause of food security. The mintage of this coin is relatively low compared to other commemorative coins, which already makes it highly collectible. The specific mintage figure is not widely available, but estimates suggest that only a few thousand of these coins were produced, making it a rare piece. Its low mintage, combined with the importance of the World Food Day event, has contributed to its value in the collector market. However, what truly sets this coin apart is its value in today's market despite being in dirty condition. As strange as it may seem, the coin's overall historical and cultural significance has driven its price to significant heights. A Tonga 50 Centi FAO World Food Day 1981 coin in circulated but less than pristine condition can easily fetch between $100,000 to $150,000 at auction, depending on its rarity and the specific details of the coin. The dirty condition actually adds a layer of intrigue to the coin's story. Many collectors believe that coins with character such as natural oxidation, stains, or other imperfections often tell a unique story of their journey through time. This phenomenon can drive up the desirability of certain pieces, particularly for those who appreciate the nuances of history. The coin's condition might not appeal to everyone, but there is a dedicated segment of collectors who find beauty in these weathered pieces, as they represent the coin's authenticity and journey through circulation. Like the Australia 50 cents coin, this piece has also attracted interest due to its errors and potential misstrikes. While such errors are rare, they add another layer of value for collectors seeking out the most unique pieces. Misprints, off-center strikes, or other anomalies in the minting process could cause this coin to become an even more sought-after treasure in the future. The Tonga 50 Centi FAO World Food Day 1981 coin is also highly valued for its global significance. Given that it commemorates a worldwide effort to tackle food insecurity, it holds a place of importance not only for Tongan collectors, but for collectors interested in international numismatics. The international appeal of this coin has driven up its market value, making it a valuable asset in any collection, even in less than perfect condition. In summary, the Tonga 50 Centi FAO World Food Day 1981 coin is a remarkable example of how history, design, and even condition play a crucial role in determining a coin's value. Despite its less than ideal state, this coin's historical context and rarity make it an incredibly valuable piece in the numismatic world. With auction prices reaching $100,000 to $150,000, it's clear that collectors appreciate the unique story this coin has to tell. Our next featured coin today is a true treasure from New Zealand, the 50 cents 1979 Elizabeth II Endeavour coin. This coin, in good condition, has recently seen an impressive increase in value. Let's explore its fascinating history, its design features, and the reasons behind its skyrocketing market value today. The 50 cents 1979 Elizabeth II Endeavour coin holds a significant place in New Zealand's numismatic history. Struck to commemorate the 200th anniversary of Captain James Cook's historic voyage aboard the Endeavour, this coin encapsulates a moment of cultural and historical importance. Captain Cook's arrival in New Zealand in 1769 marked a pivotal moment in the nation's history. The Endeavour, the ship that carried him on his explorations, became symbolic of the early European exploration and contact with the Pacific Islands, including New Zealand. The year 1979 marked the bicentennial of that landmark journey, and the New Zealand government issued this commemorative coin to honor Cook's legacy. This 50-cent coin was designed by artist and engraver Gordon Crozier with a highly detailed portrayal of the Endeavour itself. The reverse side of the coin features the ship in full sail, cut through the waves of the Pacific Ocean. It's a depiction full of movement, with the ship shown in such fine detail that it truly captures the spirit of maritime exploration. Surrounding the ship are intricate design elements that reflect the era in which Cook sailed, with fine lines evoking the wind and the tumultuous sea. The obverse side of the coin bears the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, whose image has become iconic in numismatic circles, framed by the date and inscriptions denoting the coin's country of origin. In terms of market value, this coin holds a distinctive place in the world of collectors. While its face value was just 50 cents, its true worth today is far greater. In good condition, this coin has been known to reach auction prices well over $50,000 depending on the demand at the time of sale. The reasons behind this remarkable valuation are rooted in a few key factors. First, there's the coin's historical significance. Coins that commemorate major historical events or milestones tend to appreciate over time, especially when they are tied to figures as monumental as Captain Cook. Cook's exploration of New Zealand and other Pacific territories remains a cornerstone of the nation's identity. With fewer and fewer of these coins in good condition available on the market, their rarity has played a significant role in their value increase. Second, the mintage of this coin is relatively low compared to other coins of the era. Though the New Zealand government issued the coin in 1979, it did so in a limited quantity, making it a rare find for serious collectors. The more limited the mintage, the higher the potential for value appreciation, as collectors often seek out these rarities. For instance, a coin minted in 1979, which was kept in good condition, might have been difficult to come by, as many were circulated during the time of release, leading to fewer surviving specimens in top condition. Additionally, the design features of the coin contribute to its status among collectors. The intricacy of the design and the way it captures an iconic moment in New Zealand's maritime history are key reasons why collectors value it so highly. Collectors are drawn not just to the historical relevance but to the artistry of the piece. The careful craftsmanship and detailed engraving elevate this coin to a level of artistic merit that many other commemorative coins do not reach. There are also errors found in some versions of the 1979 Endeavour coin. In particular, there have been reports of misstruck coins where the Endeavour's image is off-center, creating a rare and highly sought-after variant. These error coins, even if only slightly misaligned, can fetch a much higher price at auction due to their rarity and uniqueness. Coin enthusiasts and collectors alike are willing to pay a premium for these flaws, as they are seen as part of the coin's allure and mystique. With all of these factors combined, historical importance, limited mintage, exceptional design, and potential error variants, the 50 cents 1979 Elizabeth II Endeavour coin has become a prize among collectors. As time goes on, the demand for these coins is only expected to rise, further boosting their auction prices. Coins in good condition continue to fetch impressive amounts, with some reaching $100,000 and beyond in specialized auctions. Now, let's move on to another exciting piece. The Australia 50 cents 2010 Celebrate What's Great Australia Day coin. This coin, in very fine condition, is a standout example of Australia's numismatic efforts to commemorate its rich cultural history, and it has attracted attention from collectors worldwide. With a unique design and cultural significance, this coin has become one of the most valuable and sought-after coins in the market today. Released in 2010, the Australia 50 cents Celebrate What's Great Australia Day coin was issued to celebrate Australia Day, a national holiday that marks the anniversary of the arrival of the First Fleet in 1788. The coin's design was commissioned as part of an ongoing effort to reflect the diverse and multicultural society that Australia has become. In a sense, the coin symbolized the unity of the Australian people, celebrating the various cultures that have come together to shape the modern nation. The design of the coin is striking and vibrant, featuring a series of interconnected circles, each containing symbols of Australian culture. The coin showcases various elements of Australian life, from its natural landscape to its people, capturing the spirit of a nation that is proud of its heritage and diverse influences. The design cleverly incorporates both traditional and modern elements, representing Australia's journey through history. What makes this coin so intriguing, from a collector's perspective, is the symbolism that flows through its design. As for the value of this coin, in very fine condition, it has been known to fetch $100,000 or more at auction. The high demand can be attributed to several factors, including its low mintage. Only a limited number of these coins were produced, making them highly sought after among collectors. The low availability and the coin's deep connection to Australia's national identity have played a crucial role in its rise in value. Furthermore, the design elements of the coin make it a unique collector's piece. Its modern yet timeless aesthetic appeals to collectors looking for something that stands out from more traditional designs. The vibrant colors and intricate symbolism are what make it so visually captivating. This is a coin that does more than commemorate a day, it tells the story of a nation through design and craftsmanship. Error coins of this type are also highly desirable in the collector's market. Misprints, such as incorrect inscriptions or design flaws, can dramatically increase the coin's value. For example, a slight mistake in the positioning of certain design elements could transform an otherwise common coin into a rare error piece, worth many times its original value. Collectors are keen to hunt down such coins, as they are viewed not only as valuable, but as pieces of numismatic history that reflect the artistry of Australian coinage. In addition to its design and rarity, the collector interest surrounding this coin is significant. Coins that capture a key moment in national celebration or identity often resonate deeply with collectors, who view them as more than just currency. The Australia Day coin is not just a token of a holiday. It represents the collective spirit and pride of a nation, making it an emotionally resonant item in a collector's portfolio. With these combined factors, its historical context, stunning design, low mintage, and the allure of potential errors, this coin has rapidly gained traction in the auction market. As interest continues to grow, we can expect its value to keep climbing, with prices for well-preserved examples reaching $800,000 or even higher in the future. Collectors who have invested in this coin are already seeing the rewards of their foresight as its market value continues to soar. Thanks for joining us. Happy collecting!